design, we started out looking at what we could do to make our toolbox a little bit different than other different toolboxes and tool trays that you see out there, and what we can incorporate from existing toolboxes.
Once we came to our final decision of what our toolbox wanted, it consisted of rapid access of tools, which had 4 holes, allowing the user to have its favorite tools or the most common tools being used.
That idea and that design, it came about pretty early in our design phase, where we started out just modeling it in SolidWorks and getting kind of how we wanted to make the toolbox look like. So we started out really just with a rough idea of how we wanted to do it.
We wanted to make this toolbox as light as possible, so we ended up using sheet metal, and this provided the user to not only have a light toolbox, but as well be able to carry around mobility-wise and be strong as well.
There were a couple of real close calls with some different measurements and stuff that might have almost created issues, but luckily we were able to catch them all. And really, the bending went pretty smoothly and created most of our pieces.
We had to be very careful when using the bending machines because we could overbend more than 90 degrees to the correct angle that we wanted to.
After the bending, we had to move into getting the rivets in place. So it was a lot of drilling. You got to drill holes into different pieces of the box so that you can then put your rivets in there. So really that was another pretty significant portion of our project.
It was definitely a great experience, and teamwork definitely contributed towards this project. We started off as 3 members, but then it cut off to 2 members. So me and Cameron had to put in a lot of work. Sometimes I wasn't able to fit into his time schedule, but then he held down to whatever was needed, and whenever he needed support or help with the toolbox, I was always there for him.
We didn't really realize, I guess, as we're going through it, how our design would impact our manufacturing so much. Realizing the limitations of how we could manufacture our toolbox would kind of affect our design.
The best part about creating this toolbox is the satisfaction at the end.
We were pretty happy with how our toolbox turned out. We put a lot of work into it. We were glad how it all finished out. And there were a few things we'd like to change though. If we were going to do it again, one of our goals would be to make all of our edges a lot smoother. A lot of the edges are exposed, and if we could bend those edges over just a little more, they create a smoother finish. Make it a little safer. That should be something that'd be nice.
I believe the toolbox project came out as a success.
You always like to make it a little bit better if you can. So yeah, that kind of concludes how we designed it from start to finish. We design process, then we manufactured it, and then we kind of looked over our fully finished product and kind of thought about what we could do better next time, what we could change, how we could work faster with it, and just kind of looking at all that. So yeah.